We have a saving trick that's as old as humans. We have a trick to cut your grocery bill in half. We'll even explain how to have a vacation that won't leave you broke. Don't swipe or click away, because here are 10 easy methods to save more money. Number 10. Budget everything. The first and most important thing when it comes to saving has to be budgeting. If you ask us, budgeting is a map. You can never get to your destination if you don't know where you currently are. And in the mysterious world of personal finance, budgeting is everything. It shows you where you spend the bulk of your paycheck. It shows you the minor expenses you can cut from your life. It shows you what impulse purchase you made, etc. Nowadays, many checkings and savings accounts offer budgeting tools. Some opt in for apps that they can download from the App Store, and others like to use spreadsheets. Find what's most convenient and fun for you, and use that. Pro tip: don't see the budget as something that will be judging you. Don't be afraid of it. Many people get scared when thinking about all the money they've wasted the previous month, so they'd rather not even look at the spreadsheet in the first place. That's wrong if you want to reach financial freedom. Financial problems, just like other problems, are solvable, only when addressed head on. Number 9. Saving goals. Now that you know how much you're spending, it's good to get a savings goal. For example, you can start thinking about what you want to buy for yourself or your family. First of all, there are short-term saving goals and long-term saving goals. The first thing you should save up for is an emergency fund. Since you know how much you're spending every month on living expenses, it's easy for you to determine how much money you will need to put in a high-interest savings account that you will access only for a rainy day, like when you lose your job. Ideally, 3 to 9 months of living expenses would be ideal. In the long-term goals, you could decide to invest in your child's education, a down payment for a mortgage, or even a remodeling project. Number 8. Automated. Now that you know how much you want to save, you will need to smash that like button just like you should if you haven't done so already. But no, in all seriousness, you will need to automate the savings. How do you do that? Well, nowadays banks offer you the possibility to save first and spend later. As soon as the money hits your account, you can tell the bank to set aside a certain sum or percentage of that paycheck and put it wherever you want that money to go. If you want it for investments, it can go towards investments. If you want it for the emergency fund, that's where it'll go. Number 7. Grocery list. Have you ever walked into a supermarket wanting to buy just flour, milk, and eggs, and then walked out with 5 bags of groceries? If you have, you're not the only one. You see, supermarkets employ strategies to make customers spend more. Namely, they will place essentials like milk, eggs, and bread in 3 different parts of the store. And by walking to each one, you notice something like on sale. That's an impulse purchase. To limit these, you will need to create a list of all the things you want to buy from home. And please, don't go in there on an empty stomach. You'll spend more. 6. Major purchase mapping. This is something we figured out only recently. But let's say you want to buy a TV or a washing machine or some new phones. Well, you can use a Google web browser extension like Camelizer, which will track all of the deals on Amazon for the products you're looking for. As soon as it sees a discount, the app will notify you, and you've just saved a lot of money. Number 5. 30-day rule. This is a real lifesaver if you're the one to easily buy the stuff you see on Facebook or Instagram. Those are impulse purchases, and they don't cost more than $20. However, 5 of them can quickly add to $100 per month, and it's stuff you don't need. What we suggest is you add these products to your cart and wait 30 days before you buy. If you still feel like it, go ahead. But if you don't, then please refrain. Number 4. Restaurant bill cut. Restaurants have pretty steep prices. Compared to cooking at home, restaurant food is seriously expensive. So eating out less and cooking more is a surefire way to save more money. However, if you're a foodie, you can still enjoy restaurant food. Just don't go for the drinks and the dessert. Stick to water and buy an ice cream cone later on. Number 3. Staycation for the win. This is a trending topic nowadays in the personal finance community. You see, instead of spending thousands upon thousands of dollars on plane tickets and hotels, financially savvy people like to invest their money, but also take the weekend off. How do you do that? Well, it's rather simple. You can always find something fun to do in your backyard. And if you're the type of person who likes to travel in their free time, then you could rethink travel. Instead of going on a long-distance trip, you can check some of the local flights and find fun activities to do in your hometown or state. We bet you'd find a lot of different things to do without spending a lot of money. Some even forego flying altogether and drive the distance. Number 2. Pay yourself first. This is a savings rule that's as old as savings itself. It's been talked about in George Clason's The Richest Man in Babylon, and it has endured the test of time. Why? Well, the reason is simple. It works. No matter who you are, no matter where you want to go in your business, career, or life, it all starts with paying yourself first. Some opt in to pay themselves 10% of everything they make. But if that sounds a little too scary for you right now, then you can surely opt in for something a little less intimidating, like paying yourself $50 every week. And remember, the point of saving is not to save. The point of saving is to learn to invest. And if you're wondering where you can park your money so they earn you more money while you eat, sleep, and have a good time, then you can always invest in an S&P 500 index fund like VU. If you're still not convinced, then we suggest you save up to $1,000 and do what Warren Buffett suggests. Invest it in yourself because, as he says, investing in yourself pays the largest dividends in the long term. Number 1. Pay off debt. In life, you should know that there is good debt and there is bad debt. When we're telling you to pay off your debt, we mean the bad kind. That's the one with 18% interest, like some of the credit card debt. And when it comes to good debt, the kind that brings you money, you need to have as much of that as possible. Of course, if, and this is a giant if, you know how to work with it. Just by paying off your debt, you will free up so much cash that you will have a lot more to save and then invest. And if you're wondering how you can pay off your debt, there are several different methods, but we suggest the Avalanche Method. The Avalanche Method says that you need to find the highest interest debt you have and pay that one off first. That will free up about $100 every month. Now, you take that $100 and you use it to pay off the second highest interest rate debt. You repeat this process, and before you know it, your debt will be gone and you will have freed up at least $500 every month. Just imagine what you could do with an extra $500 every single month. On a related note, what's the genius way that you save money? You can tell us in the comment section below. If you'd like more videos like these, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any of them. And as always, thanks for watching, guys.